we just thank and praise God. And for anyone out there who are grieving, I want you to know that there is help for you. And we have a friend who has a grief support group, Pastor Carol Davis. It is called Grief Support Through Prayer. And so she's on Facebook Live, and she's under her pages Writing to Inspire. And so you may want to join her if you're grieving. And so there may be some nurses out there who are discouraged, who may be just burned out or whatever. But talk to Miss Dallas, call her, contact her. Hopefully she can come back on. We're having difficulties, so she can give you her information. And then there are some who may who want to be a nurse and don't know how to go about the process. But we want you to know that you can contact her. Her group is designed to help those in the nursing process. Are you back?
I am back, yes.
Okay, yeah. So I was telling the people about grief, the grief process and stuff. So you can you pick. I was telling those that who may want to go into nursing to be a nurse or whatever, and they can contact you. I was some of the nurses I know. Sometimes this COVID epidemic going on, they may be burned out. What would you say to a nurse who is burned out, who's tired, working long
Take
hours?
I would say to that nurse, take the time for yourself. When you feel yourself falling apart, take the day off. It is okay to take a day off. Um, Seek
Mhm.
counseling. It's okay to talk to someone. It is really okay. Get you a mentor, someone that you can rely on, someone you can bounce things off of, and it is okay. I myself have had a very difficult time during this pandemic. The facility that I work at was one of the hardest hit in the nation. And so I've dealt with a lot during COVID. You know, we're still dealing with a lot, the staffing shortages. So take that day off if you need it. It is okay. It is absolutely okay.
That is wonderful. So, um, how with the pandemic, and then they say the COVID is rising back up. What do you how do you deal with that and with the staff shortage?
You have to be creative and innovative with how you're caring for your patients. It is
Hmm.
definitely a staffing shortage, and we feel it every day. For those who are listening, stay safe, wear your mask, wash your hands. That's the best advice that I can give you from that standpoint. But from a staffing perspective, it is very challenging. And again, like I said, we have to be very innovative and creative. We have, just as an example, administrators who may not have necessarily worked at the bedside in a long time. So during this pandemic, you've seen, administrators that have gone back to the bedside to help out where you can. And so, we're doing what we can, working with what we have. I'm thankful for, where I work at and the community that I serve, because we get it done. We get it done. We take care of our patients, and I'm very, very proud of that.
Yeah, I'm proud of that too. Proud of you. So I was going to say something else, but anyway, um, just keep. So to encourage, I want you to encourage those who may be contemplating becoming a nurse or going to nursing school. You are a professor, so the ones I think you had some graduates yesterday, or are they
Absolutely.
contemplate? Okay, tell us
Yes. So
about
they
that.
actually, yes, so they actually graduated from their nursing program on yesterday. So now at this point, all they have to do is take their nursing boards and they will be officially registered nurses once they pass. Many of them have already stepped into student nurse roles. And so for those of you who are contemplating nursing, come and see me. I can help to walk you through the process and be your mentor along the process. Or I have so many other individuals that are just as passionate about nursing as I am that can help you and walk you through the process. Get you a mentor. I myself have a mentor. My mentor is not even from here. My mentor is the chief nurse executive of a hospital system out in the Portland, Oregon area. So get you a mentor. You always need someone that you can bounce things off of and just to help you through.
Yeah, that is wonderful. And back to, I know what I was going to say. You were saying, all nurses, when I was talking about the drooling, when the child was drooling, and I was wondering how could you be a nurse and you couldn't stand that. But I was talking to another nurse one time, and she said that she could not stand to change those the tubes, when you have a tube feeder, uh,
Yes.
some, yeah. She said I would I ain't gonna say what she said. She just couldn't do it. She couldn't do it. So I guess everyone have a area that that they can't. Just like some people do not want to do in the nursing in the medical facility. Some people do not want to do dietary. They can't do that. That was my area, because that couldn't be my area in nursing, because I'd be like I could, so area is something for everyone to do. Everyone can't be the nurse, or can't be the doctor, or can't be someone have, as my mother used to say, someone had to drive the garbage truck, someone got to take out the garbage. So we have all areas that we are skilled in, that we do not have a problem with. So with doing. And so is there anything else that you would like to tell us? I know I'm going to ask you to tell the people how they can contact you. And
Yeah, so I would
uh-huh.
just say that, nursing is a wonderful profession. I often say that nursing is like having an American Express. You can go anywhere and do anything. You can be a finance nurse. You can be an emergency services nurse, a critical care nurse, behavioral health. There are so many things that you can do as a nurse. And, you're right. Everyone has something that, is just not their specialty, what they can't deal with. And so that's why we
Mm-hmm.
do have those specialties within nursing. I would just say that, for those who want to do it, be encouraged. Like I said, get yourself a mentor. If you're interested, just want to get more information about various programs, reach out to me. Me and my team, we would love to have you to be able to help you and walk you through.
Okay. And so will you tell them how they can contact you for more
Sure. So,
information? And
yes.
again, first I
So
want to
we
say,
can
do
be,
you have
go ahead.
monthly meetings, or how is your organization designed? If someone wanted to, meet with you, you can tell them all about that.
Sure. So we can be reached by phone. It's 313-466-6789. And I will repeat that. It's 313-466-6789. Our website is bigsistersinnursing.org. That is bigsistersinnursing.org. We also have a Facebook group. So it's Big Sisters in Nursing. That's on Facebook. Right now, we will be having an official launch that will be in the fall. We are currently going through some programming and development. So we'll have an official launch. But I would say, now is the time to get on board with this. There are monthly meetings right now. The monthly meetings are just with my board. And I just want to say that my board is fantastic and phenomenal. I tell you, when God gives you a vision and a passion, He gives you the tools and resources that you need. And I can tell you that my resources, my team, they are absolutely phenomenal. I have a CPA on my board, someone that's dedicating their time to this mission to make sure that our books stay clean. I have human resource and operations professionals. I have marketing professionals. I have doctors of education. I have clinical nurse practitioners. I have vice presidents of fundraising for various organizations that are on our board. So when God gives you something, He's going to give you the tools and the resources that you need. There have been many, many times that I wanted to throw the towel in. And I'll just be transparent. Just recently, just the other day, I
I
was
was
like,
gonna
I'm just
say
gonna throw
that.
the towel in. I'm just gonna stop because we're not seeing what we think we should see with all the work that we put in. And you may be looking at other individuals who may be doing some things like, well, I'm doing all this work and I'm just not seeing what I think I should see. And so I almost had a full blown meltdown. And I'm thankful for my husband. And just while I was being negative with myself, he out loud said, "Stop." And that is, we're going through some studies right now, and that was a part of our studies, to make sure that you're continuing to be positive with yourself. And just on that next day in my email, I received a certificate from the Attorney General's office. I just there were 6 things that happened that gave me confirmation that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm thankful. So I'll tell you, for those who think they want to be a nurse, or if you're currently in nursing, join our organization. We are truly passionate and want to help everyone.
Because I was going to say you was trying to walk away, trying to walk away, trying to do this, looking for this, and want to go here, want to do that. And I told you, I said, the Lord said, the enemy wants to push you away from your destiny and your destiny, your purpose, your calling. And I am so thankful that you got that information, that you got the encouraging word. And so I just thank God, because sometimes you feel like you're not on the right path and you're not doing this and this not working out, and but I'm glad you got, I'm thankful that you got the confirmation. And so from here on up, God is going to continue to bless and raise you up as you're trying to help others. Because when you have a passion for others, and helping others in things that you have walked through, God opens doors even more for you. And so I thank God. I thank God for what He's doing in your life and how He's blessing you to be a help to others. And so I always go back to that when you say, I can't, this little child was drooling and stuff. And so, but now you've done all of that. You've seen drooling and everything else. So I thank and I praise God for that. And I'm very proud of you. And so I know God is going to continue to bring you through the grieving process, because you're not like me. I cry a lot. I really cried a lot when it first happened. I cried for 5 months every day. And so I cried so much that you have a friend who is sometimes you have to have that kind of help. She's what is she? A psychologist? A psychiatrist?
Psychologist,
Psych,
yes.
yeah. So I cried so
Psychologist,
much. You
uh-huh.
said, yeah, I won't call her name, but you sent me to her because I thought you all thought I was just losing it because it hurt me so bad. It still hurt, but I cry and I talk about it, and I feel like sometimes you all don't want to talk about it when I bring it up. You know, I bring up especially my son's name. And so, but it helps me to talk about it. And so you have kept a lot, you keep it in. So you need to talk about it or cry about it or whatever. I don't know if you cry when you're not around me, but that grief is a funny thing. It'll hit you when you're not even, you can see something to remind you of and every time I mean, it's just different things I see to remind me of him. And I say, Lord have mercy. And like right now, it's a young man I see this place where I volunteer, and he looks so much like him. And I told him the other day, I said, you wonder why I watch you so much, but that's not because I'm just I'm watching you because you remind me of my son. And so I thank God that I can talk about it and not cry. Well, it might hit me, but I'm okay right now. But because it was a tragedy, a
Yeah.
tragedy. Yeah. So, but with your dad, I didn't grieve as much about him because we had been divorced so long. I still, I have thoughts, but it wasn't like my son. That was, his dad too. And I know he grieved a lot, and I think that's what kind of helped him to, just he went on, past because he had some health issues anyway, and so he grieved himself, to death. But I thank God that he has kept me this far, and so my passion is to help others, to help those who are addicted to alcohol and drugs. I didn't have a drug problem, but I had an alcohol problem. But you was I haven't had a drink since you was 4 years old, so you really don't know anything about it. But my older children do because, as I say, I'm telling my audience that she is my youngest child. So it's been, I won't tell you age, but it's been a long time since I had a drink. But God delivered me from that. And so my passion is to help those who are struggling with alcoholism. Just got to have that drink. I know some people drink sociably. I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about those who are just can't do without the alcohol, and it's just killing them. And I don't want to see, because I'm thanking God for helping me so I didn't go down that path. So that's my passion. Your passion is, you tell me your passion. Tell everyone.
So, just as you, my passion is helping others to get to where they want to be. And it's not just in nursing, it's with everything. Anything that I have the ability to help someone with, um, that is just my passion. I want to see everyone win, and so I do what I can when individuals reach out to me and I share information. I'm not one to hold back, because guess what? It wasn't made just for me. When you walk down the bread aisle, there are many brands of bread, so it wasn't made just for me. So I'll share whatever
Yeah.
information that I have.
And then you are a giver. You like to help people. You know, you always helping and stuff. And so, just like when after my oh, I want, but anyway, you told me, you say you come and live with me.
Yes, yes, that's right.
Cause
Yes,
I was so
yes.
hurt over my
It's
son,
yes. Yes, yep.
and
It's
so
your time for us to take care of you. And so
yeah,
I
so
just want to tell you, Mama, that I love you. I thank you for all the prayers every day. I thank you for the prayers that you do for my organization and everyone in it. We appreciate you. We love you. It's time for us to take care of you.
yeah, yeah. I pray for my big sisters in nursing people, and they call me mama. Even my producer, he's called me mama, Mama G. Do you hear me?
That's right.
So
That is our
I guess
Mama
I
G. Yes.
Mama G, and at church they call me. And I don't know. I thought I wasn't gonna cry, but I thought of how you told me. You said, "Well, you come on," and cause my other daughter, they was living with me, but they stayed with me, during this time. But yes, 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 mom.
Mama
And
G.
so Mama G. That's my name, Mama G. So they went back home to their home in Georgia. She stayed with me for a while. And so then I said, well, I guess I'll get me an apartment or something. You told me no, because I didn't want to stay there where I was staying. And so, because it was, memories, because he was there. And so you say, no, you coming on with me. So I thank God for that. I thank God for that. And I don't know. So do you have anything else that you would like to share with the people?
I just want to say to you, thank you for having me and being allowing me to share my story and to share myself with others. And to everyone that's listening, if you know of someone that wants to be a nurse or is currently a nurse and just needs someone, need a little additional support, please have them reach out to me and my organization. We'll be glad to help and do whatever we can.
And so in what ways do you help? I mean, I know with the teaching and mentoring, and is it any other way that you help
Yeah.
to meet the needs
Yeah.
of
So
people?
we provide financial assistance where we can, links to resources, just however we can. So nursing is a tough world, and sometimes you just need that little bit of inside information, someone that has that connection to something that you need. You just need that available. So we provide more than just mentoring. Education is a big part of what we do because as a nurse, you do have to have, continuing education and things like that. But scholarships. And again, sometimes it's just the information. People sometimes just don't know what to do.
Hmm. Okay. So, well, if talk to the nurses that are already in nursing and those who are beginning the nursing process, those that maybe just graduated, what, if they want to join your organization or however. And so, before we close.
Yes. So as I said, we can be reached at area code 313-466-6789, 313-466-6789, or bigsistersinnursing.org. That is our website. You can also email us at info@bigsistersinnursing.org if you just want a little bit more information. Come and join us now. I promise you won't be disappointed.
Mm. So, how did you come up with that name, Big Sisters?
So I came up with the name Big Sisters when I was at Eastern Michigan University pursuing my Bachelor of Science in Nursing, hits the BSN. And there's a group of young ladies, and we just rallied together and began to support one another. As I said, there's this saying in nursing that nurses eat their young. And it's true. Unfortunately, it's true. And so we wanted to be a difference and change in nursing with what we were experiencing, what we wanted to see. We had to stick together, and you have to have someone that you can rely on and support. So that is how we came up with that name. And like I said,
So,
it's been going ever since then.
so when you say nurses eat their young, what do you mean?
Oh, there are some mean nurses out there.
Oh,
There are people who
okay.
don't want to help you, don't want to see you
Oh,
succeed. So there are some that eat their young, and so we are here to help those through.
yeah. Yeah, you do have that, like people who have they already been doing a certain thing, a certain, whatever their job is, or their, and then they don't want to help the one that don't know what to do, and if they
Hmm.
do help, they have a attitude like you should know this, try to make you feel like
Yeah,
you're dumb, or like they are superior. So that I know that do
yeah,
happen in other areas, other
yeah.
work areas. Hmm. So, well, we thank God for you joining us on today, and I just will continue to pray for you and your big sisters in nursing, and we know that it
Thank
is
you.
expanding and everything. And so, if this program has been a blessing to you, if you would like to sow a seed into this ministry, $ capital GENJAMES 423. And I will see you next week with another wonderful topic and guest. Okay, have a blessed day.